Alright, Daddy Jack's go with the blues here. Glenn Peltier on camera. B in the background will be knocking out a few pies today. And we have a special guest in the house. Bruce McNabb. Yeah? Yes. Come on over here for a second. Now Bruce, come all the way down from where? Nova Scotia?
Nova Scotia, Canada.
Yeah? Yep. Come on in a little bit.
Okay.
And tell us what you do.
Well, I usually work up in the Arctic. I'm a carpenter and I teach carpentry up there, but I'm also a writer. And down here taking some pictures of New London, and I love it so far. I only got here today, but incredible town. Love it here.
Well, I was on YouTube and writes some articles in travel magazines, and brought Smitty. So he brings Smitty, takes Smitty all over the country, right?
Yep, Smitty's a traveler.
All right, we're gonna get busy. We're gonna make a smoky, sloppy. It's a sloppy Diablo Joe. So somebody asked me to do a sloppy Joe. I forgot to write his name down, but then somebody came in and said, "How about this sloppy Diablo Joe? Sloppy Diablo. It's a Diablo sandwich." His name is Josh Zen, and so funny. It was in Smokey and the Bandit, and the Diablo sandwich. Buford T. Pusser comes into this cafe, and Smokey's in there getting a couple cheeseburgers to go, and he walks up to the counter and he's standing. Then at the checkout counter, then Buford walks in and doesn't even know who he's chasing. This guy, the Bandit. And so Buford eating the sandwich, this Diablo sandwich, like a sloppy Joe, and he gets it all over his uniform shirt, and Smokey comes in and wipe it out. It was a really funny scene. And then Buford goes back to use the restroom, and Smokey takes off, and then Sally Fields pulls up in that Trans Am, and he just jumps in the window and hauls ass, and leave him in the dust. So it was really good. So, but I figure, got to be spicy, got to be along the lines of Sloppy Joe, and so I got some beautiful triple hot Orsini sausage, and it's the bulk sausage. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of oil to get it started, and you know what? I'm gonna make enough here so that we're gonna sample this here later. So we're gonna brown it up real good. Spread it out so it cooks well. Let that brown up. Don't leave the handle in the skillet. That's where you get burned. We're gonna pull that right out. I want to use some nice. I want a little bit of flavor in there. So you got some nice, colored, multicolored peppers. Nice, some nice color in there. A little bit of red onion. Okay. So then I'm gonna make a little garlic butter for our buns. I got some nice Martin's potato rolls. Glenn, have you got that smell-o-vision yet?
Not yet.
Oh my God.
It smells good.
Huh? You kidding? Yeah. Like at home, like Mama's kitchen on a Sunday, right? Making that.
Exactly.
Making that Sunday gravy. What do you think?
Good.
anytime you add a little bit of onion and it creates a little bit of moisture, you know, good to scrape off the drippings off the bottom. Then with the nice garlic bread. So we'll make oh yeah, huh? Good? Butter and garlic. You know, when I worked in this restaurant, we had a problem with the drains. You know, I mean, people always know, you know, any restaurant business, they always, the problem is having the dish machine goes down, the water heater blows, always on a Saturday. And so Friday or Saturday night, put this up on the broiler, and so anytime this would happen, the chef would say, all right, put a pan of garlic and onions on the stove. Walk through the dining room with it. That smell is incredible, right? A little garlic. And this Diablo. What's up, Smitty? What's up, Smitty? You're gonna eat. You want it broken down nice. All right, and then we'll hit a little Frank's Red Hot. Okay. A little bit of garlic, granulated garlic. Never have too much garlic flavor. Look now, a little bit of red pepper flake. Just a little bit. Okay. All those different pepper flavors. Going to attract, you're going to hit every different taste bud. A little bit of Woo sauce, Worcestershire. Ooh, I almost got scared there, Glenn. Forgot all about those rolls.
Don't burn the bread.
When I do that, I catch up. You see it? Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of just a little bit of baby rays, just a little bit. Instead of adding brown sugar, I'm gonna add a little bit of barbecue sauce. And just, you know, to pick up everything on the bottom, just a little bit of water. See that now? Gives a nice color. At home, whenever if you have a problem with your skillets at the end of cooking something, just put a little water on. Some ketchup. Alright, time to turn down. Do turn the fire down from now and again. I know I got a reputation for going full blast, but contrary to popular belief, got? So, she's still going. A little bit more ketchup. A little more water. I'm good. Yeah. Gotta have them. I was thinking of grinding it, you know, but I said, you know what, we're gonna leave it. And you notice I didn't drain off any of that fat. Just let the natural, like, you know, the ketchup has got a little bit of, you know, thickener in it probably to absorb some of it. You know, Sloppy Joe is meant to be a little greasy, but this is perfect. All right. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. All right. So B, here's the $1 million question.
What's that?
And you too, Bruce, okay? Come on in over here. It's a serious question. Now, American cheese, I don't want to, you know, the beauty of that Sloppy Joe, I'm going to do it open face. So maybe a not so sloppy Diablo Joe. We got to come up with a good name, but. So I was thinking of melting the American on the hamburger bun, the Martin's potato roll, and putting a Diablo on top. Or put the Diablo on the bun and put the cheese over, melt the cheese over the top of that. What do you think? Do one of each?
I would say do one of each.
One of each?
Yeah.
Huh? Does that think that'll work? And it's going to be a knife and fork, because for A, I don't want to get another one of my white Carhartts dirty, so, all right? So, we have a consensus. Well, I didn't even ask you.
No, you know what?
Huh?
I'm okay.
You all right?
It's good.
Whatever?
Whatever.
It all eats
cheese
good?
Cheese is cheese.
So, we're going to do 2. The other thing is that you know, the sloppy Diablo, it's going to sog out when we put it on here, but that's kind of half of the good stuff, you know. Oh, you know what? Hold on. It's got to be melted. We'll be right back. All right. We got a good melt. I'm going to put these over here. I love cheese melted on toast, the garlic toast anyway. Huh?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to put them right on the plate. Oh yeah. Now, so the 2 without the cheese. Yeah, we're still going to use a little bit. presentation purposes. So we can still showcase that, the beautiful color. Okay, right up under the broiler. And we'll be back like 35, 40 seconds. All right, Bruce and B, come on. Come and get it. Dig in, see what you think. One with cheese on top, one with cheese underneath. Take your pick. Nice cheap meal. We used to have them, you know, as a kid growing up. Filling, it's so good. What do you think? Keisha, believe it or not, my girlfriend, you know, I've been talking about doing this for a while, but I didn't tell her anything.
Oh, wow.
She came home with some cans of manwich. Remember that?
Yeah.
How do you handle a hungry man? Manwich?
Amazing, Jack. Amazing.
Wow.
I didn't,
I like that.
go ahead.
I've never thought to make it with sausage before.
Tell you what, and then I didn't put a lot of barbecue sauce to overpower it, but go ahead, B.
But I like it because it gives it that sweet
Yeah.
right up against the hot
Yeah.
sauce and that hot sausage.
A little bit of Worcestershire gives it that nice tang. But you know it's a different texture, B. Try a little bit of this one with the cheese underneath, where the bread doesn't get soggy. So that's good old time cooking, man. Again, whoever developed this Sloppy Joe to begin with, and there's a nice little variation, but you know, it's I guess a chef's dream, a cook's dream to always develop a recipe that lives on. But I think this one's going to live on, Glenn.
I think so.
And essential, it's got a little bit of heat burning from that triple hot, right? Right, Bruce?
Oh, absolutely.
It's still got a little burn, but it's not an uncomfortable burn. Got the flavor from the, if you like it a little hotter, put a little jalapeno in there, serrano. You can put a little bit of white pepper in there, a little bit more black pepper. Well, you know, the only thing we're missing is a nice cold beer. I'll tell you what, it's a pair up nice with a cold beer, right, B?
Yeah.
Some of that Outer Lights or Revival or Tox Brewery here. We got like so many great breweries here that are is it Revival? Outer Lights just built a huge addition. Their brewery, they started off as a real small brewery, now they're maxed out capacity. Now Revival just built a tap room, and what is it, Mystic Soup set up next to them. They do grilled cheese and soup next to this tap room. Tox Brewery, I just had a chocolate coconut stout. It's unbelievable. So, you know, all these craft breweries open up, they start off and they explode, you know. Get some restaurants and that start serving their beers, and the tap rooms open up. Revival opened up their tap room last week. 2-hour wait to get in. People, and you know, I think they were passing out samples and stuff out in the parking lot, but just it's really crazy. But Digest go with the blues. Orsini Sausage Company. Tell you what, order up a bag of that triple hot, couple bags. We're gonna get that 5 pounds. A 5 pounder?
5 pounds.
5 pounder. Cut it up, freeze what you're not going to use, put it in your spaghetti sauce, your chili, and I'm telling you what, it is dynamite. And get you some Martin's potato rolls. Yeah, guys, go with the blues here. I just ruined my dinner. It's 5 o'clock. I'm not going to be hungry. Peace.